Hey guys, this is Abhishek from Techniques Media. Today we are going to do the full unboxing of Nokia Lumia 820, and it comes after in terms of specification after Lumia 920. If we take a look over the box, this is the normal Nokia style packaging for the Lumia phones, as you might have seen on other Lumia phones as well. There are some specifications and some features which are indicated on the box at the back side. As you can see, it is a Windows phone and it runs on Snapdragon S4 processor. So if we talk about Nokia Lumia 820, it has got a Snapdragon processor, which is a dual core 1.0 GHz processor, which is based on the Carrier architecture. If we talk about the GPU, it has got Adreno 225 GPU. As far as the GPU is concerned, it is running on Windows Phone 8 version of operating system from Microsoft, and the browser does support HTML5, and it does have assisted GPS for navigation. And if we talk about the internal memory of this device, Nokia Lumia 920 has got 8 GB of internal memory, and we will just show you how much of that is actually available to the user. It has got 1 GB of RAM. Talking about the display, it has got 4.3 inch of display, which gives you a pixel density of around 217 pixels per inch, and the display is 480 into 800 pixels. Open the box and let's see what we have in the box. On the first, we have the Nokia Lumia 820. As you can see, this is the red color Nokia Lumia 820. As far as the display is concerned, the display on this device is Nokia clear back display. Here you have the back key, the Windows key and the search key. Let me just remove this plastic and show you the phone. So if we take a look over the phone looks pretty good. In terms of the colors, if we talk about the colors, it does come up in black, gray, red, yellow, white, blue and violet colors, as you can see over. So let's take a look what else we have in the box. Here we have some user guide for Nokia Lumia 820. As you can see, this seems to be the quick start guide. Then you have the headphones, which is red in color as per the color of the device, as you can see, which is quite nice. And these are in-ear headphones. These are the same quality of headphones which you get with Nokia Lumia 920. So the quality of these headphones is pretty good. We have actually tested these headphones and they are very good in terms of the sound quality, and they does support Dolby surround sound as well. And then you have a good build quality micro USB cable for data syncing and charging. And here you have the standard USB wall charger. So the difference here in Nokia Lumia 920 and 820 is that when it comes to Nokia Lumia 920, you get the same colored USB cable as per the device, but in Nokia Lumia 820 you get black color USB cable and the charger, whereas the headphones are of the same color as the device. So that's all as far as the unboxing is concerned. There is nothing else in the box. So let's take a quick look over Nokia Lumia 820. It appears to be more portable or good in terms of the form factor if I compare with Nokia Lumia 920, and this one is pretty light as well if you compare it with Nokia Lumia 920. And this is a VGA camera which can be used for video chatting, whereas on the back you have an 8 megapixel camera, the Carl's Zeiss optic lens, and then you have LED flash over here. You do not have focus or pure motion technology on this device, whereas if we take a look on the right side, you have the volume rocker over here, which is a single button, and then you have the power and sleep key, the wake up key basically, and then you have a dedicated camera shutter key here. At the bottom you have the micro USB port for data syncing and charging, and the loudspeaker, as you can see. And here we have the Nokia branding at the bottom side on the back. So the overall design of the phone is quite good. It is quite good to hold in hand. It gives you a nice grip. As far as the finish of the back cover is concerned, the back cover is again glossy in this case, and you can actually replace this back cover with another color back cover as well. So because of the overall glossiness, it will tend to have some fingerprints and scratches with time, but the display on the other hand should not get scratches very easily. It has got 1550 milliampere hour battery, which should be quite sufficient for a display size of this size. The display is around 4.3 inch, and if we talk about the overall battery backup time as per the claims from Nokia, And once we have removed the back cover, as you can see, this is how the circuit looks like. Here we have the big battery for the Nokia Lumia 820. It is 1650 milliampere hour battery. So if I show you the micro SD card support, here is the micro SD card which is not hot swappable basically, and here is the SIM card which will go inside, and this one will accept a micro SIM card, not a normal size SIM card. The micro SD card will go over here and the SIM card will go over here, and you have the front camera which is VGA camera, and you have the Nokia branding over. Talking about the physical design of Nokia Lumia 820, it is designed pretty nicely. The overall build quality of the device is quite good. Just like you see, not exactly similar to the Nokia Lumia 920 that has a polycarbonate body, whereas this one has a slightly different design. But still the look and feel of the phone as well as the build quality, the form factor is quite good. It will slide into your jeans pocket very easily because of the round edges over here. The frame on the back side is again plastic. This is the back cover which can be removed and replaced with a different other color back cover as well. So you can make the look of the device different by just removing the back cover and replacing it with a different color. As you can see, this phone is running Windows software, that is Windows Phone 8.0. Exact version number is 8.0.9903.10. If you talk about the display, this device has got 4.3 inch of capacitive touchscreen display which supports 16 million colors. As far as the display is concerned, the resolution of the display is 480 into 800 pixels, which is not so high, which is not so precise, but the clarity of the display is quite good. As far as the display is concerned, there is no pixelation as far as the text or the graphics is concerned on the phone. So the color reproduction and the overall saturation of colors is pretty good on this device. The contrast level is again quite nice. The clarity of the display is good. Display gives you around 217 pixels per inch, which is not so high, but it is again quite good for a device like this. If I show you the messaging application on this device, the messaging application is the default application which you see on Windows Phone, and it does support a lot of other messaging platforms as well, like Facebook, Twitter. So you can do messaging across all these platforms using this all-in-one messenger. And the keyboard again in the messaging, as you can see, is quite good. The keys are quite big in size because of the display is around 4.3 inch, so there was no issue at all as far as typing is concerned on this device. There is no problem. The keys are quite big for any kind of fingers. Voice typing as well using the mic on the device, and then you have the option to. If I talk about the application which come pre-installed, all these applications which you see here, calculator, alarm, and default application, Internet Explorer, messaging, all these applications come pre-installed. Apart from this, you do have Nokia Care, with which you will be able to give feedback to Nokia in case you have any problem with the device. You have Nokia City Lens application as well, which allows you to locate restaurants as per your location, like food restaurants, hotels, shopping locations, and other famous places, as well as transport related information as well. You can actually find with Nokia City Lens, and it comes pre-installed on the device. Also, it comes with Nokia Maps as well, which gives you a much precise navigation when it comes to the navigation is concerned. The Nokia Music application pre-installed, which is again quite nice because it allows you to download free songs and movies trailers basically from the Nokia Music Store for some month. You do have large number of other applications like OneNote, which is altogether a single solution which allows you to have notes on your phone, on your Windows 8 PC, and they all will be synced up together, so you will have access to the notes everywhere you go. Smart Shoot is again a part of the Nokia Lenses application. Let me just show you the camera UI on Nokia Lumia 820. Capture photos with geotagging, so that it will save the location of the photo where you have actually captured a photo, and then you can again tap to focus as well as to take a photo. And from here in the camera UI, you can access the three dots, and then you can access the photo settings and the video settings, as you can see. So you can access all these settings over here. By default, the video quality will be 720p, and then you can record high definition videos at 1080p resolution as well on this device. And then you have other settings over here. If we save these settings and if we go into the photo settings, as far as the photo settings is concerned, it will take the photos by default in the aspect ratio of 16:9, as you can see, and it does have the a focus assist light as well. So out of this dual LED flash, you have a focus assist light as well, which is turned on by defaults for low light photography and other things. And if you want to go to the video recording mode, you can just tap over here, and then you will be taken to the video recording mode, and you can tap to start the video recording and tap again to stop the video recording, which is again quite nice. If I tap over here, you can actually toggle to the front camera. So the front camera, you can do video conferencing with this camera. So let me just show you some of the photos which we have captured to actually show you the photo quality of the videos which you record from this device using the camera. The back camera is 8 megapixel camera. So if we go into photos and if we go into camera roll, these are some of the photos which we have captured. This is one photo which is captured in indoor light with flash. As you can see, the clarity of the photo is quite good. The object is pretty clear in the photo, although I see certain amount of softness in the photos at some part of the photo basically. This is another photo. This is another photo which is captured again without flash in low light or in indoor light basically. This is one video which we recorded using the camera on this device, and this video is again at 720p. Is quite good. This video is recorded at 720p, and the overall color which you see in the video is quite good. The viewing angles on this device, so if I tilt the display like this, I can still see what is happening on the screen. There is a very little amount of color fading which is happening. Apart from that, this device does offers a good viewing angle as far as watching videos and watching multimedia on this device is concerned, and it does rotate the orientation of the videos quickly when you change the orientation, as you can see. So on the front side at the bottom, you have the back key, the home key, which is the Windows key basically, and the search key, which will allow you to search across the web using Bing search engine. And let's talk about the browser on Nokia Lumia 820. As far as the browser is concerned, it has Internet Explorer pre-installed. Let me just try to load the website page. Good thing which I like about the browser on Windows Phone is that the address bar is actually at the bottom, so it is quite accessible to access the address bar and type the URL of the website. Let me just open gadgetstouse.com. So anytime you want to access the multitasking menu or the application which are running in the background, you just need to tap and hold the back key on Nokia Lumia 820, and then you can access the application which are running in the background. Now it should load the mobile version of the website, because our website is actually more optimized for mobile phones. So it has loaded the mobile phone version, as you can see. Even the website has good amount of images on the home page as well. And let me just try to do pinch to zoom. Pinch to zoom is again quite fluid. There is no problem at all. As far as panning is concerned, panning is again quite good. There is no issue. So if I do the kinetic scrolling, basically it is again quite smooth. It could have been more smoother, but it is good enough. I think there should be no problem. And if I do double tap to zoom works pretty fine without any issues. The browser on the device is quite good. It does give you a full browsing experience. Let's try to play a YouTube video to check out the overall video playback quality on this device. So let me just play this video, which is a comparison of Nokia Lumia 920 and iPhone. This video is in high definition video. Let's see at what resolution does it play on this device. So as you can see, the clarity of the video is pretty good. As far as the viewing angle is concerned, the viewing angle on this device is again quite wide. There is no problem as far as the viewing video from a different angle. So as far as the video playback is concerned, the video playback is quite good on Nokia Lumia 820 on the side of the battery, and they are not hot swappable. Display which you get in the overall features which you get, this is pretty different from an Android phone, pretty much different from an iOS phone, from an iPhone as well basically, and it will give you a very different kind of experience. As far as apps are concerned, you do have app for almost anything on a Windows phone as well now. If you compare it with iPhone or Android, you will either get an official app or a replacement for an app if you don't find it. Apart from this, this will give you a very different kind of interface and a refreshing overall UI which you might not have seen on iPhone or any other Android phone, the overall UI and the messaging and the overall integration of the apps is pretty good on this device. You can go for Nokia Lumia 820 for the price range of around 13 to 15,000 Indian rupees. Such a great UI which is actually connected with Windows 8. If I talk about the Office integration, you do have Office application installed on this device. So you can actually edit documents on the go on this device. You can edit Word documents, you can edit your presentation, PowerPoint presentation, as well as spreadsheet on this device. So which is again quite good feature. So you get document editing, and which will be synced up to your SkyDrive. So you can upload the edited documents to SkyDrive. SkyDrive space free, 7 GB of SkyDrive space free, which you can use with this phone, and you can upload your photos, you can back up your photos automatically on the SkyDrive using this device. So in all, this is a quite good value proposition in terms of the price you pay for this device, and you get an 8 megapixel camera with a focus assist lamp and LED flash, which is quite good because it will help you to take better photos. And as far as the stabilization is concerned, this phone is quite good in terms of the video stabilization when you capture the video. Not as good as Nokia Lumia 920, but it is not bad at all.